How are you? All right, let's do this thing. We're going to talk mapping your success today, because if you're not mapping it, it's not happening. But I'm not talking about sitting down and making a roadmap. We need a roadmap to get there, but roadmaps come in all kinds of different styles, don't they? Sometimes it's a how to do this. Well, we're going to talk about how to keep yourself on track today and build a little bit of a system that I have lived on now for well over 20 years. I do this in everything that I do. And mostly, frankly, I kind of do it overall in my life and overall in my business. Mapping your success is what we'll talk about. It is a daily boost from motivationtomove.com, the positive boost you need every single day, because life will get in the way the very minute you decide to make a change. And it's probably going to keep getting in the way until you make that change. So this program is designed just to do that. My name is Scott Smith. Good to have you here today. Now, I'm just thinking about it. You know, when I started this business, a lot of people, you don't know a lot about mostly what I do. Most people don't know what level of success I built or anything. I don't talk about it a whole lot. But I will tell you this, that when I designed this business, I designed it because I wanted maximum automation, maximum productivity, maximum passive and residual income, and because I just wanted a lifestyle design. And I didn't really care that I built a big, 100-person company. It didn't matter to me. It was just, I just want to live my life. And I've done that. I've done some crazy stuff in the past 17 years. But lately, I have been desiring something a little bit different than that. I'm starting to think about some expansion. And I'm beginning to build a team to do that. Things have changed as I've gotten my vision. Well, it's changed. I've just done what I wanted for a long time. Like, I've done everything, owned everything, played with all the toys, been everywhere I wanted to go, made whatever money I wanted to make. And what else is there? I'll tell you that here in a little bit, but not today. But it's interesting how it all moves forward based on some very basic principles. So come here for a second. Let's chat a little bit. That's what this show is all about. Number one thing we do every single day is we just keep ourselves moving. That's it. But there's a lot of little nuggets out there, a lot of things you have to learn. And I know every single day you pick up on ideas, not from me, and well, yes, from me, but a lot of other people. Little things. It's just nuances. And that's a difference between being younger and thinking you know it all. And you know a lot, don't get me wrong. But as you grow and have mistakes and have success, then you begin to get some wisdom and it comes together. And eventually all those little things you were trying to learn, they're just kind of nested into all the big stuff. And so instead of looking at a million things, you're looking at two things. That's where you want to get to here. And by paying attention a little bit every single day and just getting through your day and struggling through it if you have to, eventually, when you have a vision, when you keep that vision, the one you really want to live, it starts to happen for you. So don't rush it. It's just life. It's how things work. I know I want it tomorrow. I'm going to have part of it tomorrow. You can't have it all tomorrow. So this system I'm going to teach you today is called MAPS. Mapping your success. How do you map your success? A roadmap is everything. All anybody ever wants is, please tell me how to do it. If you come to me and said, how do I have a long-running hit podcast that makes a ton of money? I can tell you how to do it. It's going to take a little time. I can't tell you in 5 minutes, but I can tell you how to do it, okay? I can give you a roadmap to do it. There's a lot of things I can tell you how to do really, really well. I can give you a map. Have you ever heard people preach you got to get out of your comfort zone, try new things, always stretch? It's fun to do. I think we need to stretch over time, and it's true, but I think it's only part of the story. Anybody who's achieved goals and maintained success over time, you're going to find a couple things. So let's go through my 5 steps MAPS program. It's an acronym. The M in MAPS stands for what I do every single day, motivation. Successful people do whatever they can to stay motivated. It's not an occasional thing. It's an always thing. So what do I mean by that? You don't have to listen to this show, but you got to find a way to stay motivated. You would be blown away by how much material I consume every single day to make sure I stay motivated, because I put a lot out. I support a lot of people. A lot comes out of me. And if I don't get somebody to put it back into me, could be friends, could be family, could be a book, could be an audiobook, could be a seminar, could be a colleague I've got, could be just a quick phone call. Motivation is the key. Some of you are part-time motivation people. Some of you just say, oh, I need some motivation to get up this weekend. No, I need motivation for every freaking thing I do. And presumably, I want it to be at a very high level all the time. I want to be enthusiastic, motivated, and ready to go. And if not, I want to be sleeping. That's about it. So you need to find a way to be motivated. This show is all about pushing you a little bit every single day to get there. I know it's sometimes it's not what other people do, but I don't give a crap about that. I know what it takes. If I can't get you moving every single day, you can't do crap. Bottom line. True or true? Don't you love it? That's the motivational speaker in me. True or true? Automagically. They all say that too. So get your motivation. That's number one. That's the M in the mapping process. Number two, you're not going to like this one. Accountability. Successful people accept responsibility for themselves. They hold themselves accountable, and they ask others to hold them to their plan. And as soon as you know what you're going to be doing, as soon as you have your plan, as soon as you know your roadmap, as soon as you know where you're heading, you got to hold yourself to it. It's going to be hard. And you got to get other people to hold you to it as well. Sometimes, if you work with a guy like me and you ask me to hold you accountable, you know what I'm going to say to you? Are you sure? Because I will. Don't ask me to hold you accountable and then bail on me. Because if I hold you accountable for what you said you want to do, I didn't tell you to do it. You said you wanted to do it. I'm going to hold you accountable to it. Don't get mad at me. Don't fire me. Don't stop listening to me. Just do it. You want success? Success sometimes doesn't feel good. So you got to stay motivated, because sometimes that accountability thing, it kind of sucks, doesn't it? The motivation's got to come before that. You got to make, okay, I don't like it, but let's keep going, right? You get what I mean? Okay, where am I? Some people, oh my God, I don't want that. Just give me unicorn and rainbows. That's all it takes. I feel like I should just feel better. It doesn't work. Trust me. Number three, planning. Successful people understand that no plan survives the first battle. That's Art of War, I think. They plan. They work their plan. They adjust their plan until they get what they want. If you're winging it's cool. Winging it's fun. I like winging it a lot. I'm a good wing it girl. But having a plan that you just execute when nobody's watching, you just do it consistently in the morning, in the evening, when you don't feel like it, on the weekends, on the holidays, when you don't feel like doing it, you're executing your plan. That's how you get what you want. Nobody knows what you're doing. Doesn't matter. You have the motivation to hold yourself accountable to your plan, don't you? But wait. Next step. Systemization. Successful people believe that success is sequential. It's built level by level. It doesn't happen all at one time. So it's a foundation that we're going to build. So it's like saving money. It's built level by level. It's sequential. You put $10 in a week, and every single week, you just put a system in place to put $10 in a week. And it just keeps on going. And it keeps on being maintained. Every single thing you want to do, we want to put this on autopilot. We want a ritualistic behavior. We want to get this into the place where it's tucked way back in the back of your mind, and preferably someplace else. So it runs itself. So no matter what you're doing, like this is what I do here with my business. This is extremely systemized. I don't think too much about it. I sit down, I have something to do, I know how to do it. When I'm in the mode, I go do it. But otherwise, all around it is all systemized. I can do 5 podcasts in a week in the time it takes most people to do 1, maybe. Systemize everything. So we motivate ourselves to hold ourselves to our accountability, hold ourselves to our plan, and make sure that we're taking all this hard work and turning it into a system that just, boom, automates things. And finally, the hardest one kind of relates, I guess, to the question I ask every Monday. Have you done your homework? How's your life going? What do you like and what do you want to keep? It's called sustainability. So successful people know that everything has an expiration date. It's going to change. If you want to keep something going, you're going to have to iterate. You're going to stay on top of it, pay attention to it. This show has changed 1,000 times over the years and still continues to be a top 500 show in the world. God, go figure, right? Yeah. But you find a way to make things sustainable, automatic. It just happens automatically. That's how you do it. So a few ideas for you, and I will promise you that if you'll hold yourself to that very simple roadmap, in fact, you can make it an overriding roadmap to everything you do, individual projects or your entire life, your entire business. It doesn't matter. It works. Motivation, accountability, planning, systemization, and sustainability. It's called MAPS. I use it all the time. It is part of my Face Your Passion program, which has now been discontinued. Although it's being reincarnated. I'll talk more about that in the very, very near future. A lot of work around here I've been doing when you guys haven't been paying attention to what I've been doing. It's awesome. All right, you want to pay attention a little bit more, have some fun? Come over to Facebook. If you're a Facebook person, dailyboostpodcast.com/Facebook. It's a low-key group with cool people. These guys are keeping you all motivated over there. We toss out bad people. There's no sales or anything like that. It's just a cool place to hang out. Come on over there. And if you want the premium version of this show, and you should, you'd be silly not to get it, just go to dailyboostpremium.com, see what we offer, and give me a little bit of money. I'll give you a lot of value. How's that? Deal? Deal. We got an amazing thing. See you tomorrow.